Hey guys, welcome back to another Procreate tutorial. Today we'll create this cute little cake. I decided to draw a cake because a few days ago it was my dog's birthday. He turned 6. So happy birthday, Carson. I hope you will enjoy this tutorial. We'll use only 2 brushes. We'll use the 6B pencil and we'll use the Stocka brush. Both of the brushes are Procreate original brushes, so everyone should have. And we'll use this color palette, but as always you can use your own color. But if you want to use my colors, you can download the color palette and I'll leave a link in the description below. So now let's get started. We'll click this little plus sign right here and we'll click square. So the first thing we'll do, we'll create a quick little sketch and then we'll just color fill the area. So you can take any color you want. I'll go with this one and we'll use the 6B pencil. And the first sketch will be super rough, so you don't have to be super careful with this. We'll start with the cake, then we'll draw the candle and the plate. So we'll draw the cake first. The first thing we'll draw a line. It's not straight. It's a little diagonal like this. Then we'll draw one more line going up to create a triangle. So something like this. Then we will connect the lines. We'll draw the icing of the cake. Then we'll draw one line down. We'll draw one more line. And we'll connect the lines. Now we'll add some detail. We'll have 2 layers of cake and icing in the middle. So I'll draw a line like this, one more line, and this will be our icing, and icing going up and icing going down. So we'll erase these things. We have a basic shape for our cake. Now we'll add the candle. So the candle will be somewhere here. So we'll draw one line, second line, then connect it. We'll draw a little thing like this and the flame. So we'll have decoration for the candle. Then we have to draw a plate. We draw like a little oval like this. Add a middle part for the... Again, the sketch is probably the hardest part of the drawing, so just keep refining until you feel happy with it. So that's the first sketch, and we'll go back and rename the layer sketch. So we'll create a new layer on top of this layer. We'll call it sketch 2. We will decrease the opacity of this layer. We'll take this brown, and now we'll just redo the sketching. Make lines a little thinner. I don't want them to be as thick as the first sketch. Keep some lines, and I'll delete some other lines because I don't need this line, for example. But overall, all you have to do is just refine your sketch a little bit, add some details that you think you were missing. Now when I'm done with my sketch, I'm ready to color fill my drawing. So the first thing I will color is the icing of the cake. So I'll go ahead and create a new layer. I'll call it icing. I will take this pink right here, and all you have to do now is color the whole area. I'm not using the color draw feature. I really want to have the texture. My icing is done. If I turn off the sketching layer, you'll see that I have only icing so far. Now I'll move my sketch on top, that way it's a little easier to see. Next thing we'll do, we will color the cake layers. So we'll go ahead and create a new layer underneath the icing and we'll call it cake layers. Now we'll take this pale orange right here. All we have to do now is just color this area. It's our cake area. And here we go. Now we'll go to the candle and we'll create on top of the icing layer. We'll call it candle. We'll take color right here and we'll color this part of the candle. Make sure you fill all the gaps. Now we'll do the flame. So we'll create a new layer. We'll call it flame. We'll take orange and we'll color this part of the candle. We are done with the flame. Now we'll go to the plate, create a new layer called plate. We'll use these 3 colors right here. So the first one will be this one. It will be underneath the cake. All you have to do is just color this part of the plate. Next is this layer. So we'll go ahead and take the next color right here and color this area. Okay, now the basic colors are on. Now we will just have to go back and add some details to make it a little more three-dimensional, a little more interesting. So we'll turn off this layer for now, but before we do this, I want to add the color for my background. So I will go to the background color, I'll choose this blue right here. Okay, so the first thing we'll do, we'll just add some details to the cake layers. So we'll go to the cake layers and we'll create a clipping mask. We'll use these colors to add some shading, so I'll first use this one. And all you have to do is just add a little bit of texture to the whole cake layer. Now we'll go ahead and take this color, and all you have to do is add a line under the icing. Good. We'll do the same for this part, so we'll add a line underneath the icing right here. Now add a line right here as well at the bottom. Go back and take this color, add a little more. Now we'll take this color again, we'll make our brush big, and we'll add a little more texture to the layer. Now we'll take a Stucco brush, we'll add a few details with this brush. It just has a little more texture. Also take this color, add a little more. One of my favorite brushes. It just adds this beautiful texture. So we'll use this color right here, and we'll just add a little dots to our cake. I just have those dots a little bit. Okay, we are done with the cake layers for now. Now we'll go ahead and fix the icing. We'll go to the icing, create a new layer, and make it clipping mask. And all we have to do now is just add a little bit of texture to the icing. Take this pink right here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll just add a little bit of color. Start with the middle layer. We'll add a little bit right there. Create a little line underneath like this. So one more right here. We'll add a line right here. I'll go and take this color right here. I'll add a line to the icing, and I'll just add a line right here. Now I'll go back to my clipping mask. I'll take a color again, continue adding some color. Go back and take the Stucco brush, add a little more. I'll also add a little bit under the candle. We're done with the cake for now. We'll go to the candle. So we'll find the candle layer, create a layer on top, turn it to clipping mask, take this color and switch to the 6B pencil. And all we have to do now, create this little line. Now we'll switch to white, create one more line in between. We'll also add a little bit of shading, take this color right here and add a little bit of shading to the side. And a little bit underneath. Now we'll switch to this color. Now we'll go to the flame. So we'll turn to the flame. We'll take 2 fingers and swipe it to the right. And we'll take this and we'll add one more flame. And now we'll go and take yellow and add one more. We'll also add a little bit of shading to the candle, so we'll take this color right here, and all we have to do is just add a little bit of color to this side. Now we'll have to go to plate. We'll create a clipping mask for it, and we'll add some details. First thing we'll do, we'll just add a little bit of shading. Take this color right here. We'll use the Stucco brush, add a little bit of shading here, and a little bit of shading from this side. Okay, now we'll go and we'll take this color, we'll take this 6B pencil, and all we have to do is create a line going around the plate. And now we'll take this color and we'll create the same line in this area. So we'll add some shading underneath the cake, and we'll just add a line which will be the shadow of the cake. Now we will add some shadow underneath the plate. So we'll take this color, create a new layer underneath the plate layer. We'll call it plate shadow. And all we have to do is just create a line underneath the plate. like this. Awesome. Now we're almost done with our drawing. We have to add a few more details. And the first thing we'll do, we'll just add the sprinkle. We'll go on top, we'll call it sprinkles, and we will use the colors we use for the candle. So we'll turn on this layer and we'll use the yellow first. I'll also add one of them will be this color. Now I'll go to the sprinkles at the bottom. One of them will be yellow, one of them will be a pale pink. Can turn this off. Okay, almost done with our drawing. We have to add a few more details, but we almost done. Well, now we'll go ahead and create a new layer on top of everything, and we will call it stars. We'll take white, and all they have to do is just add cute little stars anywhere on the canvas. We'll take 1, 2, 3, and you can create them anywhere you want. Now I'll also add a few little dots, so anywhere on the canvas. Now I'll go ahead and take this color right here, and we'll just add a few lines like this, sort of showing that this is the celebration. And that's all for the illustration, guys. We have created this cute cake illustration in Procreate that was so easy, but at the same time it's very cute. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you had a lot of fun creating this cake. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tutorials, because they're coming every week and we create cute little things in Procreate. And I will see you then.